Hey guys, I'm coming to you with my June Ipsy bag. I actually just recently upgraded to the Glam box. So it is here. I've already started to play in it. I just more or less wanted to show what I have because originally I used to get the Ipsy bags and I was actually to the point that I was going to cancel it, but then they started to offer where everyone could get the Glam box plus. And so it's upgraded, it's all full sizes. So I'll go through some pros and the cons. I also have a BoxyCharm. So I've been getting BoxyCharm, but this is a Boxy Luxe. So I thought it would be unfair to compare the Boxy Luxe to the Glam bag because the Boxy Luxe is $55. It only comes every 3 months. But the Glam Bag Plus, I don't know why they call it a bag because you don't get a bag anymore, so whatever. They just call it the Glam Plus. I don't know, they could probably retweak the name, but whatevs. I'm not gonna compare both of these. I'll do a separate video for my Boxy Luxe because the Boxy Luxe was awesome, but I will definitely get the Glam Plus, the Glam Bag Plus. Its props, because overall this has been a really great bag or box or whatever you want to call it, whatevs. But let's go ahead and start. So of course it does give you the little fold out so you can see what you got in the box. And I would definitely say it was well worth the $27, I think. I ended up spending $30 because I ended up doing an add-on because it was worth it as well. But in terms of value, I didn't do the math on it, whatever, but I know that 2 of the products together are already $80, so it made it well worth what I was getting. So the first thing that jumped out to me was the Sunday Reilly, the CEO. It is actually a hydration cream. Don't want to open it because I'm probably not going to use this right away because I have a lot of creams I'm going through. It actually is a 5% vitamin C, and this one is more of a derivative, so it is going to be a little bit less irritating on the skin than some of the other vitamin C's. But just to go over, it says that infused with 5% vitamin C, CEO moisturizer is deeply hydrating without being greasy, to visibly brighten dull skin, fight the signs of dehydration and damage, and provide advanced antioxidant support. And so it has a THD ascorbate. So this is more of a derivative of vitamin C. So it's not like the straight vitamin C. I think it's ascorbic acid. So this one is a little bit milder, but I love Sunday Reilly's products. I've tried Luna. I've tried the turmeric and vitamin C. I've had their face cream. I've tried Good Genes. So this is just another thing for me to try within the arsenal. So I'm going to put this one to the side for this month, but it's definitely something I'm going to use in the future. So definitely a big plus. And also I've tried actually multiple things that are in here. This is another one. It's the, I think it's spelled Chianti. It could be French. And this is a liquid lipstick. And I tried this one on yesterday. It was a beautiful color, got lots of compliments. My favorite part was actually the applicator because it makes for perfect lining without having to do a lip liner. The only downfall is I did have to reapply this after I ate, and it was a little bit grainy in terms of texture. It applied great the first time, and it was okay, but something that you'll notice when it comes to my videos is I love lip products, so I've tried multiple liquid lipsticks, and this is just not my favorite formulation. It's a good formulation, well worth. I think I checked on Sephora, it's like $19, so it's a good formulation. It's just not my favorite formulation that I've ever tried. And also one of the things that I received, and I was excited about this, this is the, what is it? Generation Clay Purifying Pink Clay Mask. And so I haven't opened this one yet because this is something else that I'll try it in a couple weeks to actually give it a try, but I have tried blue clay mask before. Matter of fact, when I used to get the Ipsy bag, I received this one, which is the Sand and Sky. I see this brand all over like Facebook and Instagram, and I really did like it, and it actually sells this at Sephora. So this, I'm hoping, is going to be similar in terms of quality. The ingredients list, when it comes to skincare, like I'm really big into skincare and it's all about quality ingredients. And one thing this had was aloe, which my skin loves. So it's very soothing. So I use a lot of acids. So I need to balance out the acids that I use with something like this particular product. So I'd already looked up the ingredients online. It actually doesn't have the ingredients on the box. Oh, it does. Yeah, so the first 5 ingredients is typically what I look to when it comes to skincare. And it has water, cololin, which is like it purifies and pulls toxins out. Then it has benite, which I can't pronounce it, but I know it's a clay, which is another thing that helps to get purities. And then it has aloe, leaf juice, which is very soothing. And then some type of flower I've never heard of called arrowroot. But I can actually pronounce, the next one is rose extract, and then there's mushrooms. So I can pronounce most of the ingredients that are within the top 5 or so. So this is something that I'm actually really excited to try, especially because this little sample, this lasts to be multiple uses. So I'm thinking this is going to be something I'm gonna have for months, because I typically try to do a actual like clay mask probably about 2 times a week. So this is something that I would definitely work into my routine. And then my eye look. Today at work, I received so many compliments on this particular eye look. And I try to mix things up all the time, but I don't necessarily go for color. But when I received this, I was extremely inspired. So I know y'all remember Tetris, like you're going up the little piece game that you put it together, you make a row and it comes down, they start adding up. That's what this is. I actually saw, I looked this up online. They're doing like a little revival of the Tetris game and make it more of like a lifestyle. So this here is a gorgeous palette. So right now, I actually tried this morning, I put this and this on the lid in the very beginning as a base. They're really washed out for my skin tone. So I did build it up because it helped to make it a little bit easier to blend. But I also reached into my Urban Decay Born This Way palette. That's one of my go-to palettes if I just need a good crease color. I added the brown from that to kind of deepen this. And then I added the pink. And then I had the Urban Decay at the bottom, the primer, the eyeshadow primer. So I put that to help this pink pop. Then I added the pink and then I layered on the purple and then just kind of worked it into the crease. So that was using these 3 today. These were kind of, I used them, but whatever. And then these 2 are the main stars. So I think I'm gonna try something over here, kind of making a treacherous game out of this and putting the pieces together and going this direction. But I love the shimmer to this. It's a very beautiful palette. Not something I would typically go for or gravitate towards, but I'm gonna put much use to this. And also, if you made it this far in the video, please definitely like and subscribe and comment down below. I like to get some involvement going on my channel. I love all things beauty, but mainly like the beauty boxes. I'll bring those each month, just a good review and just do knowledge and sharing about that, and also some guest stars, or if you have anything, questions about my current look, I'll also add some of that information to the description box as well. Back to the box. And I've also received a set of Farrah brushes. I have had these before in my smaller Ipsys, so I kind of know what to expect. Like, they're nothing fancy. It's not gonna be like anything, I don't know. Like Sephora is some of my favorite brushes that I've actually purchased, and I like the Luxe brushes. These are okay, like there's nothing wrong with them. They're synthetic, they do the purpose. There's multiple sizes that I'll get, and I would definitely get lots of usage out of these. But I kind of can hold tight to these because I get so many brushes in all my boxes, and they're always eye brushes, which is okay. And then something else, I actually added this on to my Ipsy. And something I do like are the add-ons, because if you shop around for beauty often, you'll be able to see when you get good deals. And I can definitely tell that whatever the add-ons are, you're definitely paying below market price, or if you go on a Sephora or Ulta and get these actual products, because I know that on the Sephora website, these are $6 each. So 2 of these would be 12 bucks. And I got both of these for $3 add-on. So I do a lot of acids, like I said. So typically on Sundays, I'll do one of my deep acids, like the, right now I'm using the Ordinary 30%, I think it's 2% BHA, but that actually, it burns and tingles, and I can definitely tell my skin is very reactive afterwards, but it gives me a good glow. That's why I do it. But I love to finish after putting on that acid mask with putting on something very soothing and cooling, and these are gel. So I definitely think these would be well worth trying. One is for brightening, one is for hydrating. Hydrate is what I'll try first because I know acids can be very sensitive to my skin, so I'm always trying to balance out the acids with making sure I'm adding a lot of nourishing and hydration to it right afterwards to make sure I stay nice and glowy. That's always the goal. So this is just my Ipsy. I would definitely say this was like a 10 out of 10. I will use every single thing within this box. So if you received a Glam bag plus, I definitely want to know what you got in your box, what you didn't like, will you continue to get it, or even if you currently just have the regular Ipsy, have you considered upgrading? So just want to get your feedback, and until next time, come and see you guys again. Bye.